Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. It's me, and we are standing in my kitchen. But why the kitchen? Because my basement is flooded, the living room is being painted, we did this in my bedroom last time so that would be too repetitive, and there's too many dead cats in the bathroom for both of us to comfortably stand around in there. Today I have a short little creepypasta here that I'm going to read to you. It is the unofficial sequel to a classic creepypasta. I haven't read it all the way through before, so it will be fresh for the both of us. That way we both can get a real thrill out of it. It was posted anonymously, as is usually the case with this sort of thing, so there's no one to give official credit to. And now, without further delay, today's creepypasta story. There once was a house upon that hill, the one that's thick with rot. There once was a man who lived in that house, who wasted his days in thought. There was a problem he couldn't solve, no matter how hard he tried. He planned on solving this one conundrum, if it took him until he died. He didn't eat, he hardly slept. His house was stacked with books and notes. All he talked about was that problem, and it was the subject of all he wrote. Until one day it came to him, like a light bulb being lit. So tremendous, the power of his revelation, that he was sucked right into it. Him, his house, and all his books, consumed by his forbidden thought. So happy was he that he had the answer, he hardly even thought. Years later, a new home was built, although it could never be sold, for the man still lived there, though in another dimension, wanting the world to be told that he'd figured it out. So he'd leave clues for those who went in alone. He'd fog up mirrors, or write on the walls, and he'd say, "I know who was phone." Wait a minute. That wasn't creepy, that was humorous. Terribly sorry about that, folks. I know, let's go through another one I've read before. It's called The Crowded Street, and it's one of my favorites. Let's begin. When I stepped out of the tube station, it was raining heavily outside. I opened my umbrella and started walking. But something was wrong. The atmosphere was somehow very unpleasant. Strange. Every single person I walked past was in the rain without an umbrella or raincoat. Everyone was silent and looking grim, and they walked on, all facing the same direction. Then suddenly a taxi stopped by, and the driver put out his hand and beckoned me to come over. I gestured to him that I didn't need a taxi, but the taxi driver said, "Come on, get in." He was so insistent that I had to give in. Besides, I wanted to get away from this unpleasant atmosphere. Later, the driver, pale-faced, said to me, "Well, you know, when I saw you walking as if you were trying to avoid bumping into people on an empty street, I thought I should help you." That was a much better one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Mo Paradox Box, and I'll see you again once I have enough extra normal points to make another one like this. Take care, and remember folks, don't answer your phones. Not ever. Wait a second. Great calamity kittens. I almost forgot. You should check on the children now, Susan, but don't go upstairs. Definitely avoid going up the stairs. Bye.